We're
All
trying it
right,
out here
we're trying it out. By trying it out, we mean the podcast
because we're trying
thing.
to figure out how to get
So
sound and video and all that good stuff. Because I mean, we're tech savvy, but we're not that tech savvy when it
yeah,
comes to
we're
this.
definitely not that tech savvy. So clearly, as you can see, my ghetto mic stand.
I actually bought one. This
This fool
fool.
actually has a mic stand. So this is officially day zero, because day one will actually be when we have
Junior.
junior.
Probably
Yeah,
Saturday, I think.
I think Saturday. I don't even know why I'm wearing headphones because actually
Yeah.
headphones kind of muffles the sound a little bit. But all right,
Man, hooking up all this stuff in his room is gonna be
it's gonna
super
be
annoying.
terrible. So
It's gonna
I
be tight.
I don't even know if we can show you the setup. I think we can show you the
You're
setup.
gonna have to pick up the laptop.
So we're on the laptop right now. So
Yeah.
things are gonna change obviously. So we got the focus right. Can they see that?
Yeah, they can see that.
Okay, cool. Focus right, and it's up to 4 microphones, I believe, or 4 whatever, anything, right?
4 microphone connections.
Yeah, and then obviously we're still trying to figure out the what's it called?
Not logistics, but
Not the logistics. Well, actually, kind of the
Yeah.
logistics as well.
I guess because we're trying to just figure it all out.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out our lives right now. First off, we're trying to figure out what is it that we're gonna do about with this podcast.
I have a couple
Um,
interesting topics to talk about.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned.
But I think that's the beauty of what we want to do as well too, is that like it's planned, but it's not planned.
Yeah.
We kind of just want to go with the flow to see what comes, Because I mean, we always talk about how our random conversations could be podcast topics, I guess.
Yeah,
And I mean, hey, it dawned on us. Let's just start recording on
Let's
this.
just-
Put it on
yeah.
YouTube. Maybe people will relate. Maybe people will like. Maybe people will hate it. Who knows?
yeah.
But that's the beauty of it.
We're gonna brew up a totally opposing force against us, and people are gonna hate us for everything that we do.
Wait until they
Uh,
find out we don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's probably
That's
that's
gonna
gonna be a while from now.
be a rough one, but you know what?
But
Can't wait.
yeah, so also let's see. Our setup consists right now of some 2 Audio Technicas, actually, well, a third one with juniors, and
It consists of your arm
and my arm,
What are you talking-
my
That's what it
arm
consists of.
as a stand. I have the scissor arm stand thing,
But there's nowhere to mount it on this table.
unfortunately
right
the
now.
table does not support scissor arm mounts, but it does support the little setup that this dude got going on, and then that's what I'll probably be getting next, or something that Junior showed us as well. What else do we have? So I got the little pop filter thing too.
I
This
don't.
dude's missing. So we're each one of us is like missing a piece.
But we like a quick audio clip. There wasn't too much of a difference between me not having a pop filter or not.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's just.
For look,
I know it just looks cooler, but you can't even see it because of our grainy picture quality. Because
what does a pop filter really do?
I think that it just, I don't know, it removes the pop somehow.
A pop of what?
I'll have to investigate exactly what the science behind.
Watch, just listen back to this.
The-
All you hear
it
on my
sounds-
mic is
Yeah, all
as I
pops.
talk.
So if you guys
We're
hear
like,
pops,
oh, that's why.
yeah. So
I'm not
if
buying a
anybody
pop
else
filter.
knows why without me having to Google it, then that would be awesome. But
I'm not gonna buy a pop filter.
you should buy a pop filter
For what?
for, I don't know.
To waste more money and then do it?
Yeah.
I already wasted enough. I think this is a lot. But I mean, if I need to, I will. If not,
Then
no.
that's cool. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Why?
You should totally buy a pop filter.
I can just buy more stuff at Sweetwater.
Yeah, so Sweetwater is another controversial topic.
Dude,
I
it's
prefer
a
Amazon. He prefers Sweetwater, but apparently Sweetwater gives you candy, so that seems like it's worth it as well.
But okay, like music gear and stuff like that you like musicians really need, you can't get on Amazon.
Okay, that's, I don't know. I bet we could. I bet if I searched, I can find. But you definitely can't do that whole what is it, that payment plan thing a payment
Yeah.
plan. So that's pretty cool. So you can like split it up into 3 payments, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
this
perfect.
is super ghetto. But yeah, you can split it up into 3 payments.
Yeah, because
3
the way
easy
the
payments.
way it works is 3 easy payments. So for instance, I bought the microphone and the audio interface,
Yep,
and in total it was like $560 something, right?
that's pretty cool.
So I was like, bruh, right? And so it gave me the option for 3 easy payments, and it doesn't go through my credit or anything. It just divides it in 3, and once a month for 3 months, it just takes out whatever it is, and it's just like, well, why not do that? You know?
Yeah, that sounds. And so it doesn't. You said it doesn't charge you like interest, right?
No.
Like it's just whatever that price was. So is like you pay for those 3 months.
The first month, the first payment, it takes a little bit more because it handles with it's like shipping and handling, and then like.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think they have like a courtesy fee. So my first payment was like
courtesy.
I don't know. I don't know if it was courtesy or not,
courtesy fee.
But my first payment was $230, and then for the rest, it's gonna be $185.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too bad, anyways.
Yeah,
and
it's not that bad.
So all the taxes and everything get put on the first payment.
Yeah. So that's actually not that bad. And so for people freaking out over the payment, it's because of that Focusrite that we have. It's pretty pricey.
Yeah. This thing is pretty awesome because I wanted it for like my music stuff and just a bunch of stuff I can do with this thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Awesome. So make sure you listen to Abraham's music. I don't know if he's gonna do a channel or what he's gonna do, but
I might just start with really good videos on Instagram, but then I might make my own YouTube channel.
Or you can do like live. You can go like live and like drum or play or whatever. So that it's like raw, like emotion or like raw, whatever.
Eventually, like I'm gonna have to like create a platform for all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's gonna happen eventually. It depends when and where.
That's another thing that we have to talk about is like what platform are we gonna? What's the best way for us to actually like do this? Is it better for us to do like YouTube Live? I don't think Instagram, because Instagram you have to be on the phone and.
Well, because I know with this too, we want to have like long videos. Because I remember when I did Popcorn Pimps with Junior and Mister, we'd be in his room for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So you definitely want to, you know what? Let me go ahead and put the computer on top of your Audio Technica thing so that your face isn't like completely blocked.
That's what I noticed.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure this out. So
it's a little better.
There we go. That looks better. Now people can actually see who Abraham Frausto really is.
Who
the man, the myth, the legend.
There's no myth. There's no myth. I'm fake. I'm a fable.
He's
I'm a mythical creature.
He's actually a figment of my imagination.
I'm not even here.
I'm actually crazy. So apparently,
that's exactly what it is.
And
but no, as far as a platform goes, YouTube I think would probably be the best route to start because I mean it's universal and everyone has access to it.
So
whether you have like a YouTube Premium account, whether you have like a normal account, it's accessible to everyone. It's easy. I don't know anyone who doesn't get on YouTube for whatever reason.
So the next question is, do we just record them and then like post them, or do we do live? I think if we do live, then you get like crappy quality in terms of like the video. I don't know if people would care about the video.
Well, the thing is, if we really want to be successful with this, what we really need in a YouTube channel is just consistency.
Yeah.
So what I would recommend
to be successful, like this was Popcorn Pimps. So if anybody's never heard of Popcorn Pimps,
it's because we weren't consistent.
They weren't consistent. But we could totally be consistent. I'm like, I can be here. I got the time, a lot of time.
So what I thought we could probably do is we can probably record a couple of episodes, bank them, and then have like a small archive. Yeah. So that way we can release them like 5 or 6 episodes like before or ahead of time or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way when we release one, we already have like the next 4 coming, but then we keep recording content in case we go to vacation or something where like one of us isn't here, we can still upload a video and we can still be consistent with uploads and streams and everything.
Yeah, that's true. So this was thinking when he takes his Disney vacation, then he can totally make sure that I have some video footage to like upload.
Me and Junior aren't going to be here.
Oh yeah, Junior's not going to be here, so we definitely have to like this Saturday we have to like do a lot of 9 hours so that we have plenty of footage. So if you see the same clothing, it's probably because we recorded on the same day, not because we're nasty.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can close faster than Abraham does.
We'll just bring different T-shirts.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That shirt looks similar to another shirt that he has, so make sure you pay attention to that.
A lot of my shirts look similar.
They look very similar. So like the other one is like gray on top, and then like
because they're all cheap.
I thought they were the same.
Look
at this one. This this is like an undershirt that I'm wearing.
Costco one.
Only because I'm doing laundry.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you guys caught me on the laundry day. So
I swear.
I know. I'm like,
you knew this
I'm
was
roughing.
coming.
I know. I knew
You
this was coming,
bro.
I saw the Snapchat videos and
Be
everything.
decent.
But I just couldn't figure it out.
Well, I just got off work, so I mean.
So yeah,
I
think
straight from there.
For sure is like, okay, so YouTube, and I think we just create like a channel with separate from like all of our accounts so that we can like all log in and then like just I can do that probably tonight, and then we'll upload this tonight as well, so that
before anything else we need a name.
Oh yeah, we need a name too. So we don't have a name. That's the sad part is like, what do we call ourselves?
I kind of do like this. I kind of do like the stuck in the middle, but I mean.
So we thought of stuck in the middle, but Junior brought up a good point. Even though he's the one that came up with it, that this is not gonna be like just because like typically stuck in the middle is like political or whatever. It's not just gonna be politics. It's not just gonna be. It's gonna be random everything. But I thought stuck in the middle was great too.
I thought it was great because even though sure it goes really well with politics, but stuck in the middle is more so the concept of that name came from being on opposite ends of opinions. So it's just like it doesn't necessarily have to be political. Like it could be sports, it could be whatever the case may be. Anything. Apple, Samsung, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though we are recording this on an Apple, which is horrible, but
yeah.
Whatever.
I drank the Kool-Aid, so I have everything Apple.
And I didn't.
So he didn't drink the Kool-Aid. He has Samsung, as he's showing off his Samsung watch, and I'm showing off my Apple Watch. And I know that's the only thing you have to get used to, like where things are at. So once again, like if this sounds terrible, it's probably because I'm holding it with my hand.
He's just swinging it everywhere.
Just swinging the microphone everywhere. So yeah, I guess we need to come up with a name as well. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave it unnamed, like the name unnamed, for now until we actually get because I want to like be able to like just send the first video and see what happens.
I'm doing fantasy football with the Hayward guys and George, and like Ratty and Silos and Junior too. We're all doing a fantasy football league, and then I had to come up with a name for my football team. And like I was there for like 10 minutes in bed, like what would be a good name for like a football team? And like you have to make a name and create an account before you can see everyone else's stuff. So I can't even see everyone else's names to kind of like, get like a reading of like, okay, well, like how crazy are we going with names and stuff, So I came up with the Cap Kingdom because Cap City.
Capital City.
Capital City, Kingdom, right? Cap City Rubber Duckies.
Oh, what happened to Kingdom?
I don't know where I got that from. No, you know what? Cap City Kingdom is it's like an organization that's affiliated with the Kings, Sacramento Kings, right?
The Sacramento Kings.
So, but I think they're like what are they? I think they're like a publication or something, like a local publication that they call themselves the Cap City Kingdom, where they give you like all news for like Sacramento Kings.
So you stole somebody else's name?
No, because I just stole Cap City because I'm from here.
Oh wait, so wait. So okay, so you're not Cap City Kingdom, you're Cap City Rubber Duckies. Okay. Like almost like.
And it was funny is like I think I'll do well if I've never played fantasy.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so. That's not Junior.
It's the homeowner.
It's the homeowner. It's whose house we're recording right temporarily right now. Trying to figure it out.
He comes out of the room. The first thing he tells me is my feet stink, and they do. My feet stink.
Yeah, they kind of. I wish you can have like smell-o-vision so that you can actually.
I was listening to a podcast earlier. They were talking about that.
If my nostrils could cry, they would.
My nostrils are crying, dude.
Yeah, they're super crying.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, the video had got cut out, and we were talking about Rubber Ducky...
Football fantasy.
Sorry. Cap City Rubber Duckies, and that's your fantasy football.
Wait, are you up? You're not uploading this, are you?
No. I'm up. Yeah, this is all gonna go up.
Heck no, dude.
Yeah, this is our first day. This is day 0. That's why it's day 0 because it's without Junior. Once Junior joins the pack, then it's day 1. So just random little.
Yeah. A lot of this was to get the audio right and try to figure all that stuff out.
Yeah. So this is really a big test in the audio. Definitely not the video. The video's garbage, but this is just something that I will definitely listen to on the way. I'm not gonna listen to it. Maybe, I don't know.
What kind of front-facing camera is it? Like resolution and all that?
I don't know the specs. I don't know, man. I bought it a long
it's
time ago.
It's your computer,
yeah,
dude.
I don't have ingrained every single detail of this computer. I just know that it has an i7. I don't even know what year i7 this one has. 16 gigs of RAM. Like, anybody cares. Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Not even the homeowner cares.
No, not even the homeowner cares.
Homeowner do even care.
But I don't know what kind of camera. I know it's not the best camera. It's just like for you to like. Typically, they use it for FaceTiming. So we're using a FaceTiming camera to be able to do a podcast or to be able to like record.
I think Junior said he wanted to buy a 1080, actual like a Logitech 1080p like webcam.
Yeah.
So, if he did, I don't know, but.
That's hopefully we can get that. I don't know. We haven't talked to Junior since I don't think he hasn't said anything.
He's been MIA.
He's been a little MIA. I don't know.
But he does work crazy hours.
Yeah, he has he's at work right now as we speak, actually.
And he's not gonna be off for like another like 8 something hours. He works at Amazon overnight.
So that's kind of unfortunate. The background's actually not that bad. Like, it's kind of crazy because like I'm wearing the gray. So I should be over there. I mean, it's better than what I thought we would have.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But I think that's why we're gonna do these recordings at Junior's house because
it's a little better scenery.
Yeah, like he has like a bunch of posters and a bunch of stuff on his wall. It's gonna be the same background that Popcorn Pins had, but yeah.
So yeah, I know we definitely have to. And actually, so I guess we can like hook up the camera as well through USB. And then have everything pretty much loaded.
Now, are you taking your laptop to his house when we do the recordings? Are we going to do them here at his house? What's that going to be like?
So I don't know. It depends. Because we can do some here. And then obviously for Junior, like it might be convenient to do some at his house as well. And we can just take the laptop. I mean, the laptop's portable. It's not going to like hurt anything. And then we could just save any videos or whatever in an external hard drive.
It's like we don't
keep as an archive.
Wherever we do it at, we don't have the best of both worlds. So like we can do it here, I guess. But the benefit of doing it here is that we have the actual table that we're recording on right now. And I guess space because we can set up the camera in front of the table.
Yeah,
and like actually you guys can't see what we're looking at, right?
Yeah.
But it'll be like me sitting right here, you on that side, Junior on this side of the table because it's a square table. So we can each get our own section of the table, and like the camera can just record us talking. And we can do it that way with like the curtain or something as the backdrop, whatever, right? But that's not much of a backdrop. But if we go to Junior's house, we have a lot of backdrop because he has a bunch of cool stuff on his wall,
posters and stuff.
But it's just super confined, and it's like a really small table.
We're gonna be like super cramped. So there's like you might get here, you might get there, you might get a little bit of both. Who knows? But the goal is to be able to like. What would be awesome is that like to have it in a place where we can actually not have too much like exterior sound. Even though these are like cardioid microphones, so basically the reason why they're cardioid is because the way it picks up sound in a heart-shaped. And you can get into the math of how it does it, but basically it's like a little heart shape radius of picking up sound. So that's why in the back you wouldn't really hear much versus the front where and that's the purpose of them is so that you can like talk to them. So they have different kinds of microphones. I kind of looked into this a little bit more than I should have.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds super boring, but that's the gist of it. I don't even know not even an eighth of the things that you should probably know for like microphones.
Dude,
but
these are cool though.
These are super cool. So this is mainly the test of the audio quality
and stuff,
and just to make sure that that it actually sounds all right and it's not something that's janky and that people are gonna want to tune out as soon as they hear it.
No, because I think we talked about wanting to do, or at least wanted to be serious about podcasting and recording stuff. Because we have a lot of interesting conversations and a lot of stuff we would like to say, I guess.
Yeah, so this is probably this is the calmest we'll probably ever be. And we're also, another reason why we're doing video is because our goal is to, see, I got to figure out this whole, like, it's opposite of where I want to be seen.
Yeah.
The goal is to be able to also do like either like the little random challenges or whatever, like the whole Popeyes chicken thing going on right now. Like, I know everybody's going crazy, and you just tried to get some Popeyes chicken, found none, sold out. I didn't even bother looking because I heard that lines were crazy.
So I pulled up. There was a Popeyes on the way here, and I pulled up to the drive-thru, and I was like, "Wow, there's nobody here." I was like, "Score, right?" But no, there was nobody there because the chicken sandwich was sold out.
Gone.
Have you seen all the memes going on online about them?
No, like what?
There was one. It was because you know how like in front of like all the stores they have like the letter like billboards and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like you can swap out the letters and stuff like that, right? And so like on the Chick-fil-A sign it said, "We don't run out of chicken sandwiches here." and then right next to it was a Popeyes one, and then the Popeyes one said, "We're also open Sundays." I was like, "Dang, the beef is real."
Fired.
The beef
I don't
is
even
real.
know how. I think everything started because of Popeyes, right? Like Popeyes is because everybody was cool about chicken. Like everybody had their personal favorite.
Gotta look it up.
Like some people were like Chick-fil-A's the best. Some people were like, KFC. I heard KFC's like
trying to get in the game.
Well, I heard they have the Big Crunch, which I heard is like pretty good. But the thing, and then I heard Wendy's was trying to throw their hat in the ring as well. No. And like, I don't even know what Wendy's is doing, but anyway.
Oh, it's right here.
I don't know if you can. Like, it's probably gonna look terrible on camera, but
no.
Oh, there we go. It actually doesn't look that bad.
The beef is real out here. Chick-fil-A, FYI, we don't run out of chicken sandwiches.
Need to eat on Sundays. That's rough.
I was like, whoo.
That's crazy.
Shots fired.
But I don't. So apparently, it's because of. I think Popeye started this whole thing, right? They're the ones that like. Chick-fil-A had their sandwich, and then Popeyes all of a sudden was like, you know what? We are coming out with the best sandwich out there. And then people started going crazy, or
you know what it was? I think it was more so because when you think of Chick-fil-A, you automatically hold them to a higher standard than like your average McDonald's, BK kind of place, right? Yeah. So then I think it was just word of mouth where like a lot of people started saying like, wow, this Popeyes chicken sandwich is actually really good. And I think the beef started like, okay, who's better? So I think it was more so like an internet thing that started it. I think it was definitely more a consumer thing. Where
I wish we could trace what influencer out there was the one that decided, you know what, I'm going to stir up the waters here.
Dude, you know what's funny? I tried buying a chicken sandwich from Popeyes before it was a thing.
Yeah.
So I actually like Popeyes.
I like Popeyes too.
And I went there probably like 2 months ago, like a month and a half or so, like no more than 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I went there. It was like a Thursday night. I don't know. This is a random night. I was like, I'm just going to go to Popeyes.
Thursday night? That's like a random.
I was at my house, dude. I was just like, I'm hungry. I don't want like a burger. There's nothing to eat here.
That's
I was like, I'm just going to go to Popeyes. And so I got like chicken strips, and I saw they had a chicken sandwich, and I was like, try a chicken sandwich, like whatever, right? Because I was like, I don't think I've ever really tried a chicken sandwich here before.
Yeah.
So I go to the window, and like even then they told me it was sold out. I was like,
sucks.
Really? Are you serious? Like, so before this was even a thing, they were already selling out. I was like, wow.
That is pretty crazy. What I get at Popeyes is the 5 chicken strips, spicy.
Yes.
Even though I don't know what kind of spice that is that just messes me up. But every time I eat it, I'm like, yep, I'm about to be unclogged real quick. But anyway.
Oh, that kind of messes up.
Yeah, it messes me up. It messes with my stomach. But it's so good, though. Like, they're really, really good. Oh, the sauce is good, too.
They have one called Sweet Heat, where it's like a really sweet and spicy sauce. Oh,
barbecue one. But the thing is, you can definitely, at least for me, I don't know if it's maybe mental or something, but you can taste Like you're like, dude, I know this is a lot of salt. Like I know I'm eating a brick of salt, but it's like, so good. It is amazingly good.
Clogs your arteries right away.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
It just feels amazing. Yeah. So what else do we have to talk about today?
I think that's it.
I think that's probably it for day one.
End of podcast.
Yeah. I don't
Return everything that we bought.
We failed.
No, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about, but the thing is, Junior also brings a lot of that out in us.
Yeah. So
Junior like has us being, us being a man down. It's like, okay, cool, but
we need that crazy pot stirrer.
He's definitely the oil to the fire.
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh.
So what are you then? You're the water, I'm the fire, or you're the fire, I'm the water, or who's what?
What? You don't need water to start a fire.
No, I know, but to make it blow up, you add water. To oil, like hot oil. If you add water, that thing's gonna blow up in your face.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's maybe he's the water.
If you have like a kitchen fire, you're not supposed to put it out with water because then it just makes the fire even bigger.
Please don't do that. But so you're the fire or what?
I'm the fire.
You're the pan, maybe the pan.
I'm the oil.
I don't know what I am. We'll figure it out. But yes, that's it for now.
You get the analogy. Come on.
We'll be back with the crazy third.
Yeah, I guess this wasn't even pilot. This was just more sound check. We're gonna listen back to this. We're gonna try to see what we can improve on, everything.
How to structure this a little bit better and not just. The point is not to be like
get an
actual mic stand. The point is not to be like structured where it's like it's more of like an open form and like free form, but just enough so that people like are like, okay, I know like what this dude's gonna talk about.
Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely go into every podcast really open as far as structure and what we're gonna talk about. But I think we're gonna have a general idea every time when we talk. So, and then also when we thumbnail everything on YouTube and post it, it's like we're gonna post like what the podcast is about and stuff like that. So I mean, before you even click on the video, you'll have an idea of what everything's about and what we're gonna talk about today and whatever. So we're just gonna try to organize it, structure it, and hey, if you guys like it, you guys like it. Cool.
Yep. All right. Cool.
So yeah,
that's it.
That might be it. We might be signing off for tonight.
Peace out.
Laters.